Did we shift timelines, guys? I mean, we'll know if XRP did pump significantly if we go to here. I mean, it's around the same price, 32 cents. But one thing is for certain, guys, it seems like Bitcoin did pump a little bit as we see above $20,000. But guys, I did want to say one thing, that to watch the Dixie, right, to watch the DXY, the US dollar currency index. Why? Because that has been pumping. We'll talk about that in the next video today, guys, because something interesting is taking place. But next, before I jump into this, I'm not financial advice, value only. Get ready. Listen to this, guys.
Are we ready for a new world order?
What we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly,
yes,
we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one.
The
new one,
dollar.
the new accounting is what we call blockchain. It means digital. It means having a almost perfect record of every single transaction that happens in the economy, which will give us far greater clarity over what's going on. It also raises huge dangers in terms of the balance of power between states and citizens. In my opinion, we're going to need a digital constitution of human rights if we're going to have digital money.
However, we do know that global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected.
Are we
I mean, they'd say it in plain sight, guys. It's not even hidden at this point, right? That's actually mind-blowing to think about, because they don't even hide it or try to hide it anymore. They literally just put it all out in plain sight. It's not hidden in plain sight, guys, at this point in time. Now, guys, just to the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is called White Interesting from Crypto Knowledge. The last time CERN was turned on was September 2008. What happened? Peak of the 2008 financial crisis and the collapse of Lehman Brothers, which brought shockwaves to the markets globally. It was unexpected by the many, probably nothing. On September 10, 2008, right? When was CERN turned on last? And then guess what happened over here? This is just crazy, guys. Critical stage during the first week of September 2008, right? Mortgage crisis. And then September 15, 2008, Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy on September 15, 2008. Wow. Isn't that crazy? 5 days after CERN was turned on. And then the domino effect took place, right? One by one, everything collapsed. Guys, be prepared. It's not yet over. Further CERN observations. 1. Expected to generate black holes which are potential source of wormholes. Didn't Ripple Riddler videos have a wormhole? Again, a lot of things, guys. You do see here from Valgesser, nothing is as it seems with the CERN situation, and it's no coincidence they're doing this during the world's economic turmoil and energy crisis. With or without preconceived ideas, stay vigilant, right? Elon posting things like the Doom video game, for example, isn't nothing. Again, guys, just be prepared if anything does take place, because we have been seeing these narratives brewing day by day. Solar storm past Earth could cause problems with power grid, as we see right there. Right? Planned. And wasn't Flare and isn't Flare going live very shortly as well, guys? Flare, quote unquote, right? No coincidence in timing at all, like was told ahead of time. I've talked about hackers and phony solar flares many times, right? Also in BG123 and Mr. Pool Decodes. Again, guys, a lot of narrative seems to be brewing day by day. Now, guys, this is a very interesting post and observation from Musin. I just noticed some people are talking about CERN, destroyer of worlds. Let's say there are 100 scientific achievements, maybe more. The real goal is to control or delay an event that will unfold in a few years. They want a specific door to remain closed. Isn't that interesting, huh, guys? Events that will unfold after 3.5 years. The count starts after the new global leader is in power. It's based on events, not in time. Isn't that insane, guys? Wow. Could this correlate with the quote-unquote resets right after, because there is a 2030 agenda as well? Very interesting. So CERN might come into the play after a few years, guys, when chaos and all those things, all those events are taking place. Remember, there are no coincidences. Anyone find it coincidental that Stranger Things, a series about openings to other dimensions, has season 4 finale come out the weekend prior to CERN reopening, project exploring dark matter or the God particle? No one questions anything anymore. Your reality is an illusion. Now guys, I don't watch these TV shows and whatnot, but remember, there's a lot of subliminal programming, right? Predictive programming they do put out there. Now, aside from that topic, let's talk about this right here from Bojack, Mr. Pool connection, as we see right here. And then if you go down here, look at that, guys. Fire at the Capitol Towers in the center of Moscow, right? Pretty crazy. Wow. Another connection. Oh, I watched, right? As you guys can see, we just watched that yesterday, which connects to that right there. Wow. Watched the beginning several times. Possibly another correlation to this right here, as we see. Interesting. GoPulis, XRP has now gone through 3 up and down peaks, as Mr. Pool posted in November of 2019, before it, quote, goes to the moon. Flag of the common people, as we see right here. A few peaks, right? Now, in my opinion, we have to wait for the DXY to reach its target before cryptos have bottomed out. Perhaps, guys, we're going to be talking about it later in today's video, because a lot of interesting price action is taking place. Enigma, sweetheart, it took 2 years to realize this. It seems Lavandula, if that's the case, it flourishes in July, right? Interesting. Again, a lot of flowers to say the least, guys. Now, we're not talking about pump, if there will be a pump, but it does something maybe supposedly happens this month. Rayman XRP, I said nothing moves until Flare. They moved Flare's official date back because of observation mode. My thoughts are that Altseason will begin in mid to late August sometime. It could get ugly before it, but I'll just buy, right? Dollar cost averaging, guys. Possibly a good strategy to say the least. Riddles, Sudal, Nano Ledger, as we see right here. Not your keys, not your coins. Again, remember, look at that, guys, frozen in time, right? Justice has to be cold. Deal with it, it's just ice. Look at that, guys. Hard drive, gold, right? So basically remove your coins from these shady exchanges, centralized exchanges and whatnot, because, guys, at the end of the day, we don't know what can take place with those exchanges, right? As we see, cold store. I don't recommend storing XRP on an exchange. You can use either a hardware wallet or a paper wallet. Unfortunately, neither approach is particularly easy. Wow, guys, it's all right there. Cold storage, right? Ledger. Again, this is why I do have a Ledger affiliate link down in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and invest into one, guys. Because a lot of shady stuff is taking place, as we see right here from Tweety Blue. Look at this, the blackout of 2022. What? And then it was a total data wipe, right? It was from this show. Interesting. Again, remember, a lot of predictive programming, right? Cal7 is 5885 mirrored, as we see the matrix has you, right? I knew it. Look at that. 5813, 913, 113, right? Matrix 85. Wow. Elon Musk, huh? He knows, guys. Very interesting. A lot of motives happening at this point in time. Now, the fountain for today's video comes from Baba Cooks. I don't know why people keep sharing this. As we see right here, right, the quote unquote timeline or whatnot. But if we do go all the way down here, guys, we do see $13,000 per XRP, right? 100% of the derivatives market equals 13K, which is pretty insane to think about, to say the least, guys. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys please leave a like, subscribe, subscribe to everyone. It's an amazing day, and you guys see ya.